Now, since you didn't get the opportunity for boot camp, how did you feel with your boots? Did you get
the Corcorans, the famous Corcorans?
Yeah.
Well, I asked when I actually got the job. I went to the costume department. I said, "Look, can I take these boots home? Because I've read about them, I've looked up about them. I need to work with these boots because I know they're going to kill me." And true enough, yeah, I spent a week running around the garden just trying to get these boots to fit. And after like day one, you got blisters and sprains and everything, just like you've never known. So yeah, everything you've ever heard about the boots is true. They're a pain, but I've still got them.
Did you steal anything else?
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I got a helmet. I can't remember what else. Just little pieces, little sort of sentimental things, really. Like Dukeman's dog tags.
Nolan Hemmings sent us a bunch of pictures of himself, and
but he's got everything now.
Yeah, he does. he said he's got everything but his weapon.
Yeah, he wears it to the town every Saturday, I imagine.
No,
but yeah.
He sent us this one picture. He's like, everything you see in the picture, with the exception of the weapon, I own, because basically he put a trench coat on and walked off the set with everything underneath of it.
Dude, if ever you see anybody from the Band of Brothers cast, they're usually wearing something from the set. But yeah, but I know Stephen Graham, one of the other actors who played Ranny. He was coming out one day on his last day of filming, and he took the helmet, and they stopped the little bus that used to take us to film every day, and they checked him, and he was hiding it behind his back, and they were like, "No, dude, you can't have the helmet," and he was so upset.
Aww.
Well, and
don't worry, I'm sure he got other stuff.
Yeah, that would be. What kind of sentimental stuff are we talking about here? The dog tags, I guess.
Dog tags for everybody, I think. I mean, I really do. But the training T-shirt from Camp Soho, which was a white T-shirt, which when the guys were training before they left, that was quite sentimental to me, because for me that was when the guys were getting to know each other, getting to bond, going through hell together, learning all this new stuff that they'd never seen before. So the T-shirt, it works for me.
Now, what about you, an impersonation of Dale Dye? Do you have one of those?
Captain Dale Dye? Captain Dale Dye, sir? Let's get over here now. Give me 30, pronto.
That's
Any
great.
Good? Is it in the top 10?
Easily in the top 10.
Easily in the top 5.
Yeah. Goodlet still probably has got the number one. But who was it that surprised us? Maybe it was Madio that busted out with his Dale Dye.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a pretty good one, too.
Jimmy's pretty good. Jimmy's good. We were on one of the episodes, Carentan. We were sat. We just landed in France, and it was the day after, basically. And so we're sat there waiting to film, and everything's taking so long because it's obviously a huge setup. And we both fell asleep, like leaning against each other, while we're waiting for the cameraman to set up. And they're like, "Boys, can you wake up?" We're like, "Okay, sorry." But yeah. It's like thousands of pounds worth of equipment going on, and we're asleep in the middle of it all. It's great.
Now, were you privy to, or were you responsible for any of the pranks that we've heard so much about?
I got pranked. Donnie Wahlberg was good at pranks. I remember walking around with tin cans strapped to my ass a couple of times that I never knew about. They're like, "Oh yeah, great, thanks, Donnie." But no, I wasn't a great pranker. I was more interested in the food, to be honest.
Now,
the craft service was great.
Yeah, I was going to say, we understand. It took us like 15 or 20 episodes before anybody said, or interviews, I should say, before anybody said, "Oh, and by the way, the craft services was great."
Oh, it was great. It was breakfast, donuts at 11, lunch, donuts at 3, dinner. I mean, yeah, we put on weight, but we were running around in a lot of kit. I mean, we were running around a lot, and you did need sustenance. But it was good old English food, bacon rolls and things like that.
Well, you guys were like eating like hobbits. You had first breakfast, second breakfast, 11sies.
Yeah, well, if we weren't sleeping, we were eating. That was pretty much the deal.
Now, were you at the bar in Soho when the Jimmy Madio fight went down with Neil McDonough?
Oh shit! You know about that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. We've heard all the good stuff.
Okay, sorry. No, I wasn't.
What?
Oh, come on now. That didn't sound like...
I don't know what happened. There was a glass thrown. That's all I know. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Who told you that? Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy and Neil and
Yeah.
one of the other guys that was there. Kudlitz was there.
Yeah, everybody was there, I think. Unless they're denying it. I don't know now. But yeah, no, I can't remember what happened. It was all a bit of a blur, because obviously there were some drinks taken with the boys. And I just remember a glass going and Jimmy coming screaming, running down the hallway. And that's all I remember, Your Honor.
Yeah. Okay.
That's funny.
That's good. That's good.
I don't know what you heard, though, but I'd like to hear it. I'm going to catch up.
Well, we basically heard that the Jimmy came back on and he told his side of the story in the second interview you did with him, where he accidentally knocked a glass out of the second story window of this bar onto...
Oh, no, it was the fourth story.
Oh, the fourth story. All right.
Yeah, we were on the top floor. I remember that.
Okay, so it went a long ways down. It splashed on a girl. He looked out the window. He saw this. He went down, especially since the guys were like yelling up at them for pouring beer out on top of these people. He went down to say that he was sorry. That's when some of the local boys took offense to what was going on, and the fisticuffs ensued. And as soon as they heard the sirens, Jimmy fled fast enough that by the time everything was wrapped up and done with, Neil was looking for him and couldn't find him, called him, and he was already back in his bunk.
Fast asleep.
Yeah, that sounds like Jimmy.
The sleep, literally
I
the
didn't know
sleep
about the
of the
bunk
innocent.
thing, but thank you for telling me about that. I just remember all kicking off, all started, and then there's no Jimmy. Everybody else is there, but like, where's Jimmy? Where's the instigator? No, he's not around. But yeah, no, it was a good night.
Well, it sounds like a great night.
And from what I understand, there were many, many wonderful nights. That's the only one anyone will admit to.
I think that's probably the only one that anybody remembers.
So, does that mean that there was a lot of shooting done early morning hangovers?
Not so much. The guys took things seriously. They really did. But when we had downtime, then it was great to go out and do stuff, you know. And obviously, a lot of the guys were in London for the first time, and us English guys were showing them the ropes, showing them where to go, and it got messy some nights.
Well, and that's just good old-fashioned American know-how right there.
Oh yeah, you come over here, you take our women, and you drink our beer. You go.
Exactly. I mean, what else did you want us to do? I mean, that's why we took care of that 235 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And of course, we rewrite our history just so we make it look like we did the right thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then you run away like Jimmy. What are you going to do?